We're Santa's little helpers, we make the wheels go round. Day and night, night and day, here in Christmas Town. We're Santa's little helpers, and it's us you wanna know. If you want a date under the mistletoe. We're Santa's little helpers, and we make all the toys. The trinkets for the girls and the trucks for the boys. We're Santa's little helpers, and we know every trick, 'cause we wrote the book on Old Saint Nick.
Welcome to Vlogmas Day 3.
We're on our way to a Christmas barn sale. I am so excited. I've taken you guys to this barn sale many times, but this weekend they are decked out for Christmas. And then we're going to go to the thrift store. I want to find some compartments to use for my thrifted cookie box, because we're also going to be creating some delectable delicacies. We're going to be creating some delicious cookies and pastries. Well, I don't know if they're pastries, they're cookies. And we're going to create a thrifted cookie box because I want to take this to where I used to work at to give to my former co-workers as a Christmas present. I am so excited. So we're going to head to the barn sale. We're going to go to the thrift store, and then we're going to bake some cookies. This sounds like a pretty good day. my gosh, it's like 40 degrees today. I think the high is like 45. It is so cold. They had some heat in the barns, but it's still a little chilly. But now we're going to head over to the thrift store, see if we can find some little compartments for our thrifted cookie box. I was going to do the thrifted cookie box. I was going to use just a basket and find compartments, but I found these beautiful green plates, 5 for $5. They're actually from CB2, and I thought these would make cute little cookie trays, so I could just do individual cookie trays for everyone. So I think we'll go that route. Figure we might as well look over here at the furniture because I am looking for nightstands for the guest bedroom. I still haven't found any. I may not even have any by the time my son arrives, but not like he'll really care. But let's see what they have around here. The main problem I have is that I'll find one nightstand I like, and they never have like a pair. It's always one, never two. Story of my life. Along with the little plates I found for all the cookie trays, I found this Tiffany style lamp. How cute is this? I think it's absolutely adorable. I'm going to put it somewhere here in the kitchen. You can kind of make out where it looks like fruit as the stained glass. Oh my goodness, it is so adorable. It was $10, and I think it is just precious. When it comes to holiday baking, my philosophy is the fewer the ingredients, the shorter the recipe, the more likely Sherri is going to bake it. I am not a baker by any stretch of the imagination. I don't get great joy in it as some people do. I know a lot of people, that's how they relax. I don't find it relaxing. I just don't. So the 3 cookie recipes I'm going to share with you are very simple. I will leave the recipe for 2 of them because one of them is just break and bake. You can't go wrong with break and bake cookies, people. You break them and you bake them. It's simple and delicious. First recipe is for peanut butter oatmeal cookies. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, only 8 ingredients, so not too bad. Ah, crap. You need a stand mixer. I didn't want to get my stand mixer out. See, that's complicated. Because then you got to take the mixer out, you got to put it together, you got to clean it afterwards. I don't know if this is worth it or not. I'm using my KitchenAid mixer. This mixer is around 40 years old. It was my father's. That man could cook and bake like nobody's business. I would highly, highly encourage you to invest in a KitchenAid because this thing takes a licking and keeps on ticking. It'll be the only mixer you'll ever have to buy. I promise. So invest in it. You're one and done with this, mixer. I have never had an issue with it. It is spectacular. I've got my butter and my peanut butter in there. Now I'm going to add my brown sugar. Along with the granulated sugar. All right, let the magic begin. Ooh, gosh, I can eat this. Sugar, butter, peanut butter. Sounds like a dip. Oh my gosh. It's just goodness in a bowl. Leave me a comment. Let me know, do you do a lot of holiday baking? As I mentioned, I don't. I let Mrs. Smith's and what's the other pie? What's her name? There's Mrs. Smith's, Marie Callender. Doesn't she? Yeah, she does pies. There, Marie and Mrs. Smith's usually does my holiday baking for me. We are going to beat an egg. One thing I have learned whenever I cook and bake
is to clean as I go and to have a little, you know, trash bowl. Did you ever remember the trash bowls that Rachel Ray used to sell? And it was just a bowl. I mean, it had like all the speckles on it. She made a fortune over a little trash bowl. Do you remember that? I'm sure it had like the rubber underneath where it wouldn't move, but I wish I would have thought of that. Put it in. Okay. And now for our oats. I already pre-measured these, so it wouldn't take me forever to finish this video. Baking soda and salt. Baking soda. I got baking soda. And where's my salt? Remove my salt. Is that my salt? Baking soda. Why didn't I get all of my measuring spoons out before I started the video? So, half a teaspoon of baking soda. And we need salt. And we've got salt. You know, it doesn't call for cinnamon or nutmeg. I bet cinnamon would be really good in this. Let's do that. I can think like half a teaspoon, maybe. Or a teaspoon. We'll go with half a teaspoon. It's cinnamon. It's not gonna hurt it. It doesn't call for any vanilla. You know what, I'm just gonna quit. I'm gonna put everything in here. I'm gonna taste it with the cinnamon in it. See how that tastes. Okay, if you make this recipe, add the cinnamon. Yeah, add the cinnamon. I will leave a link to it in the description box, but definitely add the cinnamon. I have my little silicone mat here that I'm going to be using. Use parchment paper, but I usually forget to buy parchment paper. So that's why I purchased these mats probably a year or so ago, because anytime I wanted to bake, which is, like I said, rare, I never had parchment paper. So I just purchased these from Amazon. I'll leave them linked if I can find them. If you want to get some, they're not expensive whatsoever, and these have been great. I don't even remember the name brand. I'll have to look it up, but I do like using these. They're easy to clean, and like I said, I always forget to buy parchment paper, so these have come in extremely handy. And now we're on to our second easiest cookie, because oatmeal cookies, they weren't that bad. This is the Rolo Pretzel Delights. 3 ingredients, so simple. You need pretzels, you need Rolos, and you need pecan halves. That's it. Sounds simple enough. We are going to, sorry, I'm eating pretzels. We're going to place our pretzels, they're good too, on our cookie sheet. The most difficult thing about this recipe will just be opening the Rolos and not being too tempted to eat all of them. Gosh, Rolos bring back memories from my childhood. All right, we're going to put all the pretzels here. I have the round ones. These are from Utz Wheels. Okay, let's see. I think that looks okay. All right, we have our pretzels, and my hands are clean, I promise. Okay, then each one of the pretzels, we're going to put an unwrapped, and they mention in here unwrapped Rolo. Yeah, you don't, the wrapper, yeah, probably wouldn't be too good on here, so make sure you unwrap them. Who remembers the old Rolo's commercial? Roll the Rolo to your friend. Is that how it went? I think that's how it went. I used to love Rolos. Yeah, I don't believe that you have to really go overboard when it comes to baking if you're not a baker. This is something you could do with your kids too. Trust me, your kids will be impressed. It doesn't take a lot to impress kids. You don't have to overdo it. As long as you're there and you're doing it together. That's all your kids care about. That's all they care about. You're making memories. They don't care how complicated or uncomplicated the recipes are for the holidays, because all of my kids have baked with me. They've cooked with me. You're making memories. Oh, more cookies are ready. Okay, we have all of our Rolos ready. We're going to put them in the oven about 3 to 5 minutes until they get a little soft. And we're going to set our timer. Oh, there we go. That was very quick. You really want to watch these. So I'm going to put it, oh, they're so cute. Now this looks like you really did a lot, and you didn't. Nope, you sure didn't. Oh my gosh, I like this. Oh my gosh. And you know, it's a little bit of sweet, it's a little bit of salty, it's a little bit of healthy with the pecans. And what do you say, pecans or pecans? I think a lot of people think Southerners say pecans. I don't, I say pecans. But you know, potato, hash brown, you know. Oh my gosh, these are so impressive because they're impressing me. Just gotta find the pretty ones, the whole ones. I mean, honestly, do they not look divine? And now for the easiest cookie. This is actually God's gift to the non-baker. The break and bakes. Yeah, just break them apart and bake them. These are M&M sugar cookies. Nothing wrong with some break and bakes. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a little red and green M&Ms. Let's get rid of the sprinkles. M&Ms. Let's see. Very good. Yep. Break and bake. I'm gonna wash my hands. Don't tell anyone. I'm gonna be sick by the time I finish baking. Okay, 11 to 13 minutes, and we'll have some good old break and bakes. And here are our break and bake cookies. There is nothing wrong with a good old break and bake. Dropped off all the cookies where I used to work at. Thank you so much for tagging along with me at the barn sale and baking some cookies. Be sure to come back in 2 more days for another day of Vlogmas.